Relationships don't fail because of a lack of love, and they don't fail because of a big explosion. But in the majority of cases that I see in couples therapy, relationships are failing because of a slow deterioration. And that deterioration happens because of a lack of emotional safety in the relationship. So when we fall in love, our brains are flooded with chemicals like dopamine and oxytocin, things that are designed chemically to bring us together and get us excited for our partner. That's why in the early dating stage and honeymoon stage, you are infatuated often with your partner. The problem is that, of course, this period doesn't last. And eventually, our attachment system takes over instead of that dating system that's flooding our brain with hormones. This point in the relationship is where real partnership begins. This is where we start asking, often unconsciously, are you still safe for me? Do you still choose me when I'm messy or when I'm tired or distant or sad? And that's the beautiful work of relationship. That's why relationships can be a path of personal development because it pushes us to work with our partners through that difficulty. When partners don't know how to answer these questions for each other, the nervous system interprets that sense of disconnection as danger. Your heart rate rises, cortisol spikes in your bloodstream, and we move into this kind of fight, flight, or freeze response that you've probably heard of before. This is where the disconnection begins. Each person is trying to protect themselves. And so you develop strategies oriented around that sense of protection because you sense danger from your partner, because you're not getting the kind of connection and safety that you actually need. Usually this creates a situation where negative sentiment override eventually sets in. That's that negative view of your partner, where it starts to feel like everything they do annoys you. This can be really nefarious in relationships because the more you start to see your partner and your partner's actions and their intentions through this negative lens, the more you start to resent the relationship, the more you start to look outside the relationship for the comfort and connection and care that you need. And of course, that can lead to really negative outcomes long term. So if you or your partner find that you are feeling a little bit like this is the case for you, then keep in mind that this doesn't mean that things are impossible. You can heal. Practice emotional presence. Practice working on attunement, slowing down, being present with your partner. 2, track your body and your cues. Understand a little bit more what triggers you and notice those feelings before you react. That's the goal long term. 3, work on having hold me tight conversations where you speak your feelings and your needs to your partner vulnerably. This is going to take time and it's going to be tough, but the better you can get at this, the more bonded you and your partner are going to feel, and that helps everything. If this resonated, stay tuned for my next video. And if you made it this far in the video, please give it a like. It really helps out the channel. I would really appreciate it. Share with somebody who might be interested. Leave a comment down below. Until next time, take care.